How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about Kaiju number 8, chapter 3. And this chapter unfortunately does not have a title as well, which is kind of odd. I thought almost all chapters had titles, but it's okay. Anyways, so we start off this chapter a bit of a time skip. 3 months after the incident with Kafka turning into a kaiju, basically. So the news kind of reports that like, hey, like this kaiju is still missing. We have no idea where it is. And Reno is like, damn, like this is getting out of control. Like, the defense forces on like Kafka's ass basically about like, well, they're not on his ass. They're kind of just trying to figure out where he is basically. So then another a member of the force, like their I guess like the police or whatever force they were in, gives Reno and Kafka like the defense force like their examinations, right? Their whether they passed or failed, and they both passed, and Reno passed and Kafka passed. So then Reno goes all the way to find Kafka, and it's interesting to note that Kafka, like Reno runs out of the building and goes to find Kafka, and he's sitting on a kaiju and he's eating something. And at first I'm like, what is that? I don't think it's really. At first I was like, oh my god, this guy's eating the freaking kaiju, right? And then he's like, oh, we passed the first exam. And then we see Kafka in his freaking kaiju form just eating some like sushi, basically. He's eating a damn California roll. And Reno gives him shit basically. He's like, yo, what the hell are you doing? Like, don't be out here being a freaking kaiju out in the open, right? So Kafka kind of rebuttals that. He's like, hey man, like I've been trying to figure out how to be normal, right? But it's not 100%. Like, I mean, like, how often do you see humans turning into monsters? I mean, I think that research field is really limited there. So, anyways, um, as they're talking about the entrance exam, and they're talking about how they had passed, right? And Kafka kind of has a little moment to himself where he's like, "Yo, like, I'm 32 years old now. This entrance exam is the last thing I have, at any shot in a good life, basically, in a life I wanted." So then, afterwards, they head over to the Defense Force Office Selection Exam, and they go to the testing site in Tokyo, basically. So then they're there, and Kafka, he parks his car, and as he parks his car, we get introduced to a new character, basically. And this new character kind of calls Kafka an old man. And Kafka's like, hey man, I'm not freaking old. I'm only 32 years old. Which, Kafka is right. That is pretty young, if we're being honest, right? And this girl is like, yo, I want to park my car. Move yours, basically. And he's like, yo, like, there's so many other cars here. How, like, just find another space. And she's like, no, I want to park there. You're in number 55. That's my lucky number. And what she does is kind of crazy. She's wearing um like a coat, basically a really big coat, and she started taking it off. And how who's the mangaka again? Naomi Matsumoto. When he first draws this, he draws it like the girl's just taking off her clothes, but no, she takes it off. But it's revealed that she has like another suit underneath. And Kafka's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And the girl, this was probably one of my favorite pages so far in the manga. The girl just picks up Kafka's car like it's nothing, and he just throws it. And Reno is like, "What in the world? Like, who are you, basically?" And she kind of says like, "I'm uh Kyo Kyoru Shinamoriya. Oh man, I've butchered a lot of names, but that was pretty bad. Kiki Kikoru Shinomi. This is bad. I'll probably put this on the screen after I'm done recording. But anyways, that's her name. Uh, Kikoru. Kikoru. I'm gonna call her Kikoru. End of discussion. So, anyways, she's like, my hobby is kaiju singing, and you best not forget it, right? But she goes up to Kafka and smells Kafka, and she's like, is it just me, or do you reek of kaiju? And that's where the chapter ends right there. And um, that's it. That's where the chapter ends. And it's kind of, I feel like my predictions of who this girl is. I feel like um she's gonna pass, of course. Like all three of these guys are going to pass, of course, this exam. But I feel like she's gonna end up backstabbing Kafka in the near future, or I don't know. I feel like something about this girl is off. I feel like she has to backstab Kafka at some point, and she's gonna expose him of being a kaiju, and you know who she's gonna expose it to? She's gonna expose it to Kafka's childhood friend, that girl. What's her damn name? God damn it! I gotta go back and figure it out again. It was damn. What's this chick's name again? M- Mimo? Nemo? What the hell was her name? Why is it? Anyways, when I find it, hopefully I find it. But yeah, I feel like she's gonna go to that girl and rat out Kafka that like, yo, this guy's a freaking kaiju basically. But that's just my headcanon there. Oh, um, it was Mina Ashuro. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I believe. I haven't read any further beyond this chapter, but yeah, that's what I believe is gonna happen. So, yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Oh, and just another thing. Kafka's birthday is actually coming up soon. It's August 5th. And right now it is August 2nd. So, happy early birthday, Kafka. Um, I think Kaiju number 8 is already ended, so I don't know how his life turns out. But I can't wait to figure out how his life turns out later on. But yeah, um short chapter. I realized I said that last chapter that it was short, but then I remembered, oh my god, wait. These are weekly chapters. They're not gonna be as long as like Black Torch chapters, right? So yeah. But it's good to have some videos that are like under like 20 minutes long sometimes. But yeah, anyways, I'm done rambling on. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this chapter. What do you think about this chapter? Tell me in the comments if you ever do, if you did read this chapter. But hope you guys have a great day. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.